What is up, my dudes? Dino John here, coming at you with my first place Dinosaur deck profile, guys. I know you guys have been waiting for this for the longest, and here it is. Dino's still best deck, guys. Do not sleep on it. This deck is still explosive and very disgusting. And yeah, guys, I'm very excited to showcase you guys this deck profile. So without further ado, let's just dive on into it. And first off, running triple, Soul Eating Oviraptor. Really good card. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I really need to explain this card. Just a really good card in general. One Misk. Just because Misk is at one does not mean the deck is unplayable. It's very playable. It's still effective, and you have multiple ways to search it. So there's really no excuse. I mean, we do run Omega, so Omega can just put it back from the banish to the grave. So still really good. I mean, although it does hurt because having three did help a lot, especially with consistency and to have comeback plays. But honestly, it can still function with one. So yeah, one Misk is still there, guys. Honestly, it's still there and it's still very effective. So yeah, one Misk. Double Animador Archosaurus. A really good card. When I bump it up to 3, when I bump up to 1. 2 is perfectly fine. Just to be able to search a pill to pop a dino. Really, really good, guys. So yeah, double Animador. And then we run triple Babysaur and one Petite. I do not run the 2-1, which a lot of people do. The third one, in my opinion, helped out a lot. In my opinion, that actually helped me win a couple of games because there's times where I actually needed at least one more to go off, especially to have comeback plays. I at least needed one more to go off to extend plays and to still continue my combos. So that yeah, the extra one Babyosaurus really did help a lot, and I would not change it as of right now. So yeah, and then next off, double of the best boss monster in the game, a double Book of Moon, basically. Okay, so double Ultimate Conductor Triano, guys, really really good. Just to be able to effect to Book of Moon your opponent, to pop a dino, and to attack all your opponent's monster and send them for 1,000. I mean, this card does everything, guys. Honestly, it's the best boss monster in the game. Um, yeah, really, really good card. If they hit this, then we have a problem. But as of right now, this card's a blessing. Again, when same thing with Animador. When I bump it up to 3, when I bump it up to, or when I reduce it to 1, 2 is perfectly fine. All right, then we run the one Dino Pankertops. Pretty self-explanatory. That card's just stupid. One Giant Rex, self-explanatory. Extend plays. And then we're running the Scrap Engine, double Scrap Raptor, and one Chimera. This engine is really, really good. Really disgusting, honestly, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, just the fact that you can still extend and to get even Savage out, if you can get an Omni Negate plus your Ultimate Conductor Triano, plus then Elvosaur Dolka at times. There's times where I had a Savage. There's times where I had Elvosaur Dolka and Ultimate Conductor all in one turn. It's really, really disgusting, guys. This package is really, really good, and I recommend you to try it if you haven't already. And Chimera, don't worry, guys. Chimera getting reprint. Also, Animador did get a reprint. So yeah, if you want, you can just wait for those. And then we run the best hand trap in Dinos, triple Cypher Gamma with the one brick. Still the best hand trap in Dinos, in my opinion. Just the fact that you can just still negate. Just the fact that you can still negate, and just to continue your Misk. This and Misk is GG, guys. Honestly, it's really, really broken. So I really love Gamma. And yeah, I mean, if you do it on, especially if you do it on your turn, if they ask you, I mean, you have just free 2 cards right there sitting there on your board. So I mean, who doesn't love 2 free cards, especially single for Omega or single for a Savage even, or link those 2 away for something. Really, really good cards, guys. On top of that, we're running the triple Nibiru and triple Ash Blossom. Nibiru is really necessary, guys. I don't know why people kind of stop playing it, or I mean, there's people that honestly either side it or play like 2, or I haven't seen 1 before. It's honestly, you really need 3 because 90% of the time you're gonna play decks that just are heavy combo decks, and Nibiru literally can at least either slow them down or stop them, especially if your opponent doesn't either know what they're doing or they don't have the right hand to extend. Nibiru can literally stop a turn, and who doesn't like stopping a turn and just finishing them off on your next turn? So yeah, Nibiru is really necessary, and Triple Ash is the staple of every deck. It's the hand trap of every deck. triple Lost World with one terraforming. I don't I don't think I really need to explain this card. Just the extra terraforming is there just to search it, because there is times where you might need it, especially if you kind of brick and you have a baby. I mean, you can still have plays. I mean, you use Lost World, summon a baby, give him a token, attack the token. I mean, there's always ways. There's no excuse. Yeah, so that's that. And then triple Fossil Dig. Uh, Triple Rhoda, basically, guys. Who doesn't like just to add whatever you want from your deck to your hand? Really good card. Please, Konami, don't hit that card. We really need it. Uh, Double Evolution Pill. Same. Will now put it to 1. Will now put it to 3. Really good card, especially with Rex, guys. Really good card. All right, and then we run triple of Dark Ruler No More. This is the reason why this deck could go first and second, especially second. Your main priority of this deck is to go second. So you want to go second all the time, just because you would want that extra card in your hand. You would want that extra 6 card in your hand, just in case, because you want to make sure you don't brick. But you could go first, but just try to go second all the time. And just the fact that you have hand traps and you have Dark Ruler No More, because Dark Ruler No More literally just break boards. Just the fact that, I mean, I literally broke a Dragonling's board and just Ultimate Conductor Triano and multiple negates on the field, and he just scooped because you really couldn't do anything after that. So yeah, Dark Ruler No More is really good card, guys. I would not take this card at all. That card's just really good. Next up, triple Pot of Prosperity. Shout out to Tyler. He actually let me borrow some. These are proxies, my own proxies, but he actually let me borrow 3 of them. So yeah, huge shout out. Because without that, honestly, I wouldn't be able to play this deck. I would play my virtual worlds, because I actually build virtual worlds. Stay tuned for that, guys. I will be doing a deck profile on that. But yeah, triple Pot of Prosperity, really good card. And I know it's too expensive. I'm really not going to spend over 100 per copy. So yeah, right now I'm just approximating it for until either they drop, or I can at least buy one by one. But yeah, this card's really good. You could play Extrav. They are like 20 each. You could play Extrav. The only problem is that you banish randomly, and Prosperity you can pick. So I do like the whole point of you picking. Before Extrav, it did hurt at times, especially when you banish double Dolka. Yeah, so I mean, that's why Prosperity is better, but it is expensive. So up to you guys. Yeah, this card's really necessary though. Really necessary, especially for this build. And then the one called by and the one foolish. Just say goodbye to Ash or any hand traps. And then the one foolish is there to extend. Honestly, guys, I know you're like, why foolish? Because I'd want to play. I rather play than not play. So if your opponent either like lets you go first, or if you kind of really didn't get a good hand but you have foolish can help you actually dump something that you need. It can help you dump a Misk. It can help you dump a giant Rex if you actually need a Rex. It could help you dump if you have pill and you need like anything other than a dino, you can dump like a Cyframe, or it doesn't even matter. You can just dump whatever you need, and it's just there. Like, honestly, I'd rather play than not play. Because if you just brick, you basically pass by not doing anything. I'd rather be able to play than not play, if that makes sense. So yeah, Foolish Burial is actually really good, and honestly, right now it's necessary. So yeah, one Foolish Burial. The deck is at 44, guys, so keep that in mind. I couldn't cut it. I really tried to cut it, guys. I really did try to cut it to 40. It's too hard. I even tried to put it to 39, putting that Upstart Goblin, but it's really hard, guys. 44 right now, it works perfectly fine, and yeah, go ahead and test it out for yourself, guys. And yeah, that's it for the deck. Let's go on to the extra deck. We run one Link Karibo with the one Secure Gardna. It's there for the pill if you need it, or I mean, it's just there in general if you ever need it. The one Pentastag. Honestly, this card came up quite a bit. Honestly, just the fact that this and UCT, it's literally game, guys. Especially if you guys know how to use it properly, it's game. They can't really do that much. So yeah, Pentastag really came up a lot. One Scrap Wyvern. You need this for the package. This card's really good, and I'm glad that this card came out. Basically, with the Misk going down to 1, and the fact that Konami did release the scrap support for this deck, it's really it's still good. That's why I really love this card. So it's still good. Yeah, this card's really good. I can go on all day on this. So yeah, the one Cyframe. Lambda, honestly, this card's okay. It's there if you need it. It's there if you have another Gamma in hand, especially if you're going first, or even if you have extra Gammas in your hand. But most of the times I just banish this card, guys. It's okay. It comes up at times when it needs to, and there's times where I just don't even use it at all and just banish it off of prosperity. So yeah. So one Lambda. The one, Appaloosa. Appaloosa's there, free. I mean, who doesn't like four negates on the field? So Appaloosa is really, really good, and it's very effective at times. So yeah, Appaloosa. And that's it for the Link Monster, guys. And then we're gonna go to the XZs. We run one Abyss Dweller. You guys already know me. I basically run Abyss Dweller on all my decks, guys. This card's just really, really good. And I mean, I just hate. Obviously, you can tell I just hate like grave heavy decks. So Abyss Dweller is there just to kind of like get rid of that. And then we run Tornado Dragon. Really good card, guys. Just honestly, like I hate Mystic Mine too. There's some Mystic Mine players, and I actually have got this off and resolved it off of Mystic Mine. So yeah, Tornado Dragon's really good, and just it's good in general, guys. Really good. Double Dolka, self-explanatory. Just to have it negate, really, really good. Monster negates, really, really good. Especially it stops hand traps too. I use it a lot to use it and to stop hand traps a lot, especially when I'm going first. And that way I have an extra use of a negate during their turn too. So it's really, really good. The one Logia, there's times where I actually didn't need to use this. There's times where I just banished it off for prosperity because I actually did not need to use this. But it's there at times when it's there. It comes up. It honestly, it comes up at times. It comes up, especially against those spell heavy decks or trap heavy decks. It does come up, guys. So, but yeah, Logia is okay. Then the Utopia package. The reason why I ran this package is because what's the one thing that Dino struggled the most is getting over something that's higher than 35. It's really, really, especially if that monster can't be destroyed. It's unaffected. Let's just say that that monster is unaffected. Dinosaurs really struggle kind of getting rid of those kind of boss monsters. So you're going to need something that's a lot stronger than 35. And this card is really, really good. Just the fact that, your opponent can't even activate anything 200 battles is really, really good. And as of right now, I'm just going to keep running this card because it's really, really good. So yeah, so the Utopia package just came up. I really, really love this card. So yeah, that's that. And then last but not least, for the synchros, one Omega and one Savage. Omega, recur your Misk. It's good. It's good at times. Other times you won't use it, but there's times where it actually it comes up. Savage is there. Savage is just an Omni negate. I mean, you use it with your scrap engine. So yeah, Savage is really, really good. And I actually I like playing Savage. So yeah, so one Savage, really, really good card, guys. And then the best cards in my extra deck are my triple tokens. Yeah, guys, I really love these tokens. But yeah, other than that, that's it for the deck profile, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And yeah, I mean, same thing with the side deck, guys. It's honestly, it's up to your personal preference or up to your locals or the players that you have. I mean, you could run the triple Lance, you could run either triple DD Crows. Up to you guys. It's totally up to you. But yeah, I mean, that's it for my deck profile, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and comment whatever you want to comment, guys. If you like it or if you want to see something else, just let me know down below. But yeah, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been your boy Dino John here, signing out.